how's it going, everybody? Ultimately Unlucky back again, once again for week 2 of PCL season 4. And this week we are facing off against the Aggronix, guy who I usually build with and do my test battles with. So his team is Megalopony, Landorus, Therian, Zapdos, Curum, Registeel, Slowking, Chandelure, Zoroark, Weezing, Slurpuff, Cradily, and his Z users are Chandelure, Landorus, Therian, and Curum. Okay, my team is still the exact same as it was, like my full draft was. Anyway, so starting off, what we're bringing Kramer, our Thunder Therian, holding the Titanium Z with Thunderbolt, Focus, Miss, HP, Ice, and Agility. So I have my team Z instead of Electrium Z's because he has a nice chunk of fighting weaknesses, but I don't want to not rely on Focus, Blast, and Mischance, and I didn't want to bring physical fighting moves like Hammer Arm or Superpower because we're special sweeping here. We got Agility with enough speed investment to outspeed his fastest choice Scarfmon. So we'll be able to outspeed everything if we can set up Agility. Not quite sure we can set up against. If he brings Registeel or Slowking, probably set up on those. Not really set up very well against the Cradily, but maybe the Weezing as well. But we want to watch out for the Lopunny with the Lando, which I'm pretty sure we can outspeed the Lando. I'm pretty sure we also kept outspeed Lando naturally. Yep. So if he's not Scarf Lando, we outspeed naturally and get off HP Ice. We are bringing Red Rum, our Lolawak, making its debut as well, holding that thick glove with the Lightning Rod ability so we can tank the Zapdos with Thunderbolts, because Zapdos can be a very big threat if we lose Kramer and Mars, who we're bringing as well. So originally I had Rockhead, but I decided upon doing Lightning Rod instead. So we got Fire Punch, Knock Off Stone Edge, and Will-O-Wisp. So Fire Punch, of course, main stab, Stone Edge for the Zapdos coverage, Will-O-Wisp to burn things like the Lando and the Lopunny switch-ins, and Knock Off to get rid of items like a Zapdos Leftovers, a Landorus Life Orb. Just really a safe move if you call a Mon switching out, compared to Shadowbone, because he could go into a Lopunny and be immune to that and then scare us right out with High Jump Kick. We're Adamant, 252 in attack, 120 in HP, and 136 in speed. That should be to outspeed one of the slower mons like Weezing and maybe the Slurpuff. So we don't have to worry about speed ties with them getting ahead of us and getting some sort of coverage move off on us. We're getting, again, Choice Specs Lucius with Scald, Moonblast, Energy Ball, and Hydro Pump. We didn't really need anything else besides coverage. We have Moonblast for Megalopony, we've got Scald for the Landorus, so we didn't need Hidden Power Ice. And it's not really much coverage we can throw on. With this, with these moves, we can hit everything for at least neutral. I could have thrown on Ice Beam, but I thought against that since the Zapdos has a handful of walls. Next up, we are bringing Zoroark, the Cobalion, holding the Chople Berry so we can take a Megalopony High Jump Kick and then knock it out with close combat. It can also work if he has Zoroark with Focus Blast per se, and maybe a Focus Blast Curum. But I mainly want to do this to tank and take out the Lopunny. Enough speed. Outspeed what exactly? I think maybe Zoroark. Yep. Enough to outspeed the Zoroark naturally. So unless he Scarf Zoroark, we outspeed it. We got Stealth Rock so we can get our hazards up. Since his only remover is Defog. And then he also has Volt Switch. And I also have Volt Switch just for momentum. Get some nice damage on the Slowking if he decides to bring it. Next up, we are bringing Soldier Mars with Psychic and Draco Meteor Psychic. This proves better in this battle. it hits the Megalopony and the Weezing a lot stronger. Hidden Power Fire for the Registeel. Latias gonna have a little bit of a tough time with the Lando Eye. So we also got Bruce for our longevity. We got Timid Max Special Attack, Sped Crept to outspeed something. Not really gonna go into statistics anymore. And then we just put the rest in HP. We have that little bit of sliver in Spadef just so we can have an odd number of HP. Last but not least, we are bringing Modern Sonic, the Skunk Tank, holding Black Sludge with Aftermath, Sucker Punch, Poison Jab, Defog, Pursuit, semi-basic set. We can come in, threaten the Slowking, threaten the Pursuit, trap it in. Same can go with Chandelure. And we also just have Defog in case he decides to bring rocks or Toxic Spikes in his own sense. I think we didn't get Toxic Spikes, I'm not gonna look it up, but basically it. Nothing else could really come. Delanizer just gets threatened out by a lot of things. Bigger Speed doesn't really do much. Licky and Garboda, they just both go down. I think these are the 6 where we have middle ground. Same goes with Tibarn. All he can really hit is the Megalopony and Registeel. Besides that, everything else kind of neutral and or super effective against us. So you have Aggron's waiting for us to battle, so it's gonna cut to another take where we are battling against him. Okay, here you go. He sent a challenge. See what he has sent then. So he brings the Megalopony, the Zoroark, the Landorus, the Slowking, the Zapdos, and the Registeel. Get a second window open. Keep track of everything. Of course, need a damage calculator. Yeah, this is definitely what I thought he would bring. Okay, so opening Mon. I think right away a best opener would be Zoroark or Cobalion. His best opening Mon would be either Zoroark or Registeel. Potentially the Slowking. But I think it's more Zoroark or Registeel than anything. Because you can call Cobalion to be our open with Zoroark disguised as something else and then get a Flamethrower. But if he's not Scarf Zoroark, we have Speed and can Volt Switch if he's something like the Slowking. So let's just open with Zoroark. The Zoroark is really the scariest thing, but once we start keeping track of all the Mon's HP, we can determine which one's a Zoroark or not. It also helps if we get rocks up if the Zapdos were to come in and not get any, or like not take 25% compared to 12. So we're just waiting for him to open up. Come on now, just pick something. Just pick something already. Really, I don't know what he needs to think about. Come on now. Okay. So he opens up with the Zapdos. I'd rather not stay and take the Thunderbolt, so we'll Volt Switch out. We should be faster. And we can see if it's a Zoroark. Alright, we're gonna bait. It's a simple play. We need Cobalion Live to knock out the Mega Lopunny. Yeah, his play here could also be the Volt Switch out to whatever we go into. But our switch in here could definitely be a Alola since he can't get his electric moves off. Because when it comes to this Zapdos, he needs like Thunderbolt Volt Switch, HPI so he can hit the Thundurus Incarnate, and he needs Air Slash so he can hit the Alola Whack. So it really comes down to his last move being Roost. It's a crit, and it is Zoroark. Okay. That's a good call right from the start. Too bad about the crit first turn. But now we go into Prima Arena. Goes for a coverage move, we can tank it. Okay, he got crit low kick in return. But these aren't really the same thing. So we didn't see any item on the Zoroark. Let's just mark down that it has 61 HP left. And he is a physical Zoroark. And I'm glad we didn't stay in because I'm glad we switched out because if he was focused, Sash, when we close combated, we could have wasted our Chopper Berry right there. So if we know he's physical, I play here either Scald, Moonblast, or Hydro Pump. He's obviously he's probably going to come into a Moonblast. So it's Hydro Pump. On the incoming Red Steel, that is nice damage. So that Hydro Pump can be a 3 KO, so we can just keep going. All Steel moves Red Steel has are neutral against us. So he either can switch into Slowking or to Zapdos if he doesn't want to lose this thing. Yep, in comes the Slowking. So we can send in Modern Sonic. So what the Slowking can do, it just he either is a set up or a stalling Slowbro. So yeah, Fire on Scald is a good play. We don't get the burn and we can live another one. We threaten him in with Pursuit, but it's either Pursuit or Sucker Punch, and I don't really want to call him to attack right now. Or do I? No, he would know. He knows I could Pursuit Trap him in. Be the perfect moment to Scald. I feel like Sucker Punch will do a hefty blow to him, where a low-powered Pursuit could knock it out next turn. I know Modern Sonic's not bulky, but that Scald did quite a bit. Okay, that could have just been well, no, that's High Roll Scald with some investment, so he's modest with some sort of investment. Mark down that he is modest, some sort of investment. That's a high roll with modest 168. If he's like max modest, it's like a mid roll Scald. So he started debating to switch out and take the Pursuit. Oh, which he does. I kind of wish I did that now, but nothing that can be done. That is the real Zapdos. Since the Zoroark is at 61%, so we go into Red Rum. play here would be either to Volt Switch out or Air Slash, or fire off Heavy Thunderbolt to get raw damage. Kind of wish I pursued Slow King, because that's basically a free switch in. Ominous Wind. It's nice coverage, but we are tanking that very well. So he's got the, so we called the low Mad Wax switch in, but he has the coverage for it. And he didn't get the boost, which I'm very thankful for. So Stone Edge could kill. So Stone Edge could kill his Zapdos. Let's just see what kind of specs he has without Ominous Wind. Okay. It's a very low roll, Ominous Wind. Let me make sure I got the red HP with a little whack. Okay, so that could have been, so that's a low mid roll with the max investment, but we can live it. But that's low to mid roll with no investment. That's the only way it can work out. So we just Stone Edge. So doesn't get the boost, and he lives with Stone Edge. Okay. This play here is just to really knock us out, and I'm just going to let him. He has nothing to lose. He can get the stat boost off of Ominous Wind and kill us. It can be very sick and ugly. But we just go into Thunderous either way. This play here is either switch into Lando or Registeel, but we'll. Well, no. I think knockoff. I think our move would be knockoff because he can switch out our boost to preserve this thing. And say he loses his flying typing with the boost. And it's just back to a normal mod. Stone Edge could not take him out if he boost. But if we knock off, we get rid of his leftovers. And we kill with High Roll. Fire Punch also kills with High Roll. Both. No, so knockoff couldn't kill, but Fire Punch kills with the highest of rolls. We knock off in case he switches out. And he roosted up, okay. Knock off, got rid of his item. And now we Fire Punch. If we had Earthquake, that could have been an even better call for us, but we don't. So we can roost up, but we just keep Fire Punching until Lowak dies, which it does. He doesn't get the boost. So we go into Kramer. But I just wanna make sure how much Thunderous Therian's doing. So we go into Kramer. Both HP Ice and Thunderbolt can kill. His HP Ice would do a ton of damage, but he risks himself getting take out. HP Ice is the move. Because if with Thunderbolt, he just goes into the Landos. Since we know that Zapdos has been disguising itself as Zoroark, we want to keep down that it could we want to keep down its HP if we know it's disguised as I want to keep track of its HP if we know that Zoroark disguised itself as it. Nothing else has taken damage besides the Registeel, the Zoroark, and the Zapdos. And maybe the Slowking. Yeah, Slowking has a little bit because he had to take a Hydro Pump. Okay, so we take out the Zapdos, so that's gone. This play here just be to go into Lando or Lopunny. If he Scarf Lando, he can probably take us out. If he's Lopunny, he can probably outspeed and take us out. If he goes Lopunny, I think we sack off Skunk Tank. And then go into Cobalion. We know we have to spit the Zoroark, so we know it doesn't have a Scarf. Okay, so it's pretty even match so far. We're 10 turns in, we both lost one Mon. Really, a little Marowak didn't really serve any more purpose after the Zapdos was gone, except maybe take out the Registeel, but we got Cobalion, we got Titanium Z. Premier Hydro Pump can definitely do a lot of damage. If he goes into the normal Registeel, we can work out some Calcs, maybe use our Agility. Because if he has a Z Lando, then he can't outspeed us. Zoroark's not a Z-Mon. The Lopunny is really his best play. And that is the real Lopunny. So we sack off Modern Sonic. So yep, he returns. We actually tank that. The obvious play would be to use Sucker Punch, which means he can just use the like Substitute or something. So I think we're going to risk not getting the damage and just Poison Jab. Because if he used something like a Substitute, then that would be bad. And hopefully Poison Jab could take it out. Because we're just talking about 25% here, and it's a stab Poison Jab of a decent attack Mon. Because we know Cobalion just comes in anyway. Quick Attack. Okay, well we got the Aftermath off, so that's a little chip damage. I think my play is to 100% do Cobalion. Because close combat, it should one-shot. If he's like max HP, it's a 75% too if he Drain Punches. But we got the Cobra Berry, so we live. What? Got the right berry. Chople. It's Chople Berry, I keep calling it Cobra. Yeah, with Cobra we take a little, or Chople. With the Chople Berry, we take a little over half minimum with High Jump Kick. So we can just close combat. If he goes into the Lando, then he just gets off that damage and we can switch out. Probably questioning something, but what? His play here, if he would suspect the Chople, is to switch out into Slowking or Lando. Yeah, I know switching my Steel type in on Mega Lopunny is pretty obvious, so he's suspecting something. But what? Yep, switch down to Slowking. That's the real Slowking. So we'll Volt Switch out. Because we have revealed Volt Switch, but that's just a recall into Lando. Staying and getting up the rocks is a solid idea, but a Scald's definitely going to take us below the point where we can't take a high jump kick. Yeah, we switch out 13%. It's very low. Let's go into Primarina, or Lucius here. Fires off Ice Beam, don't get poisoned, we can Energy Ball. Just lives. We just go for it again. I think the only threatening thing to us right now is the Lando. Because we preserve Zero-Arc for the Megalopony, Lando has to. And so we preserve Zero-Arc for Megalopony. We outspeed the Zoroark with Zero-Arc. And Kramer outspeeds the Lando. Say we kill the Slowking here. Something comes in and revenge kills us. Or we try to preserve the Slowking, gets the regen boost, goes into Red Steel. Yep, though. We'll strive to preserve Lucius for sacking off. And go into Mars. How much does HP Fire do? Dang, Registeel's bulky. Real play wouldn't even be to do Latios, but we can't keep Primarina in. Anything, the Registeel just gets up the rocks for him. Like, HP Fire only does 17 to 20%. I think we just sack Primarina right here, go into Kramer. Nice. Oh, we took out the Lopsy. Oh, it's Zoroark, dang it. Well, Zoroark's down. Megalopony's still active. Oh man, still nice we stayed in. So the Zoroark is down. All that's left is the Slowking, the Registeel, the Lando, and the Lopony, who has revealed Return and Quick Attack. Return and Quick Attack. The Lando is not coming at all. Slowking revealed Scald and Ice Punch. Registeel and Lando haven't revealed anything. The Slowking we know has to be, like, it should be about modest with some sort of investment, or maybe max with a different nature. But Slowking could not have gotten off the damage it could have on Skuntank without having some sort of special attack investment. So, someone's playing the TV very loud upstairs. Matter of what he switches into. Whatever switches into Primarina here is going to kill it. he could be like a rock polished Lando. I'm honest. How much would Lando take from an energy ball anyway? So in comes the Registeel, that's the real one this time. We just keep going. Get off the damage. He gets up his rocks. So it's whatever attacking move this thing has. Switches in Lando, it takes over 50%. Feels Earthquake, we lift it, so we get off just a little more damage. Because at this point, Primarina is useless. So he's revealed Stealth Rock, Earthquake, and Ice Punch. So we now know a lot about the Registeel. Let's figure out if he has some sort of investment. Maybe in lieu of that special defense. The Earthquake did 23%. So that can be done without any investment. Yeah. So we can still assume he is maxed in some sort of defense stat. But we go into Kramer. We can live in Ice Punch. I would Agility here. No, we can't Agility because the Megalophony has Quick Attack anyway. Ice Punch would do a nice chunk of damage to us, but we just fight Tinium Z and not even risk the mix. Because Lando comes in and just gets big damage and then dies to HP Ice if he's not Scarf. Because the Slowking. Thunders goes down, Slowking becomes a problem. So we need it alive for that. So Latias would be a prime stacking mon. If he stays in, he goes down to the all-out pump lane. He has 3 mons left, I have 3 mons left. I have 3 mons at full, he has 2 mons in minimum. Well, he has about 75% Megalop. Yep. Can't stay in. Comes down to the Lando being a problem again. We can't knock it out. I don't think we can easily knock it out with Mars. We can't switch in. So Mars could take him out. If he's Fly him Z, that he can take it out as well. But pushing in Mars is the only play. So he takes down Mars here. This is very scary right now. I think he still wins this match. Could have calced how much quick attack done, but to what end? Because now Kramer comes back in with 50%. Probably thinks with Shuffle, Berry, Kabalan. on, just end my suffering. Good, Megaloft takes down his turn. We go into Xerox. He goes into Lando, a Slow King, to tank this close combat. If Xerox can't take down Delopny here, then we lose. So can he just not predict us to have Choppel? He does, so he goes in Slow King. For -1. For -1 with Xerox, can we take out the Delopny still? Even then, I don't think we can take out Slow King with Iron Head. -1 we could. Even with the highest possible roll on Jolly. Delopny. He's adamant. It'd be very tough. Even then, it's the question of can Ironhead knock out Slow King was 12%. Could. We'll do that. Goes into Lando. Got the damage on that, but he still wins. His Stone Edge is here. Rock Polish, okay. Yep, so he still wins. It's a 3-0 loss. Really? Oh, why couldn't you miss the Stone Edge? Dang it. Hate this. We're now -8. Ugh. Ah, damn it. Why? More loss. Another loss. 2 weeks in. Ugh, I hate that. So much pressure now. Even more pressure racks the fuck up. Damn it all. So obvious we would Choppel Cobalion, but he literally had nothing to do. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Even if we were to bring something else instead of Skunk Tank, they probably would not have done as much as Skunk Tank anyway. Ugh, so mad right now. I really, literally have nothing left to say. So once again, thanks for watching, guys. Make sure to smack the like button down below and subscribe, because we really need that support. Okay? We are now 0-2, -8 in a 12-week league. We got 10 more weeks left to turn this around. Can we? Probably not. I mean, we could, but we are backed into a corner so much right now. All I can say is once again, or just stay tuned for the next week of the PCL. See if we can turn this losing streak around, or see if I end up ultimately unlucky. Bye now.